Welcome to the Geek Lifeline, and welcome to the Vinland Saga. I'm sorry, this thing is still up.
Yeah, it is. You just kind of jumped right into...
There you go. So you can look at those two. The Vinland Saga review.
Oh.
Okay.
I would have really liked if you have told me ahead of time
Nope.
that we were doing a Vinland Saga review.
No, catch you off guard. We're going to see how much you remember. See how much you liked it. That's how you really do reviews. Most people sit back, they go back, they be really watching a whole bunch of stuff, and they come up with this whole little script, and no.
Yeah, they know what they're going to say.
We gonna keep it real.
They still keep it real, they just know what they're going to say.
That's pre-planned.
Ahead of time. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh.
This is unscripted review.
So many YouTubers
unscripted review.
write scripts before they do a video because it gets views, because they're interesting to watch, because they're not sitting here doing this crap. Get off of me!
So I introduced her to Vinland Saga because there's another season coming out, and I believe anyone and everyone should watch Vinland Saga. It was suggested to me, and I was like, I'll get to it. But then once I started watching it, I was like, I gotta binge watch this. So I introduced it to her. And, you know, she's her normal self. Like, it doesn't have the power of friendship. I don't really think I really want to watch it.
I didn't say that.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we need the power of friendship.
I didn't even fight him on it. I let him show me the first couple episodes, and then I binge watched it. Get out of here. We're keeping it real. No, we're keeping it. Let's dog on her, even though she did exactly that.
So, what was your thoughts about the show?
Well, I liked it enough to binge watch it. I was like, at first I was like, I don't know how much longer I can handle all this whining. I really don't know how much longer I can handle this. I understood why it was, like, why he was whining, but I was like, oh. Then I was like, is he ever, like, at the beginning still, like in the beginning parts, is he ever going to stop trying to challenge this guy as a child? Like, he's obviously not going to be him. Watching his growth was super interesting, and kind of watching how they viewed each other. Like, this is why you needed to let me know so I could remember the names of the other people.
Ashland and Thorfinn.
I remember Thorfinn is Okay, him. How he thought, like, he was creating Thorfinn, right? Basically, and how Thorfinn thought, well, you think you have me, but you don't. The only thing I want to do is kill you. And part of me was like, maybe it's a little bit of both. Like, I do believe that Thorfinn still, like, had the want and will to be the one to kill him, but I also think, in a way, Thorfinn also didn't want him to die. Not because he died and Thorfinn was upset, because I know Thorfinn was upset because he didn't get to kill him, but just because basically he raised him. You know what I mean?
It is the Batman-Joker dynamic. They both need each other to exist and be what they are, basically. So that's kind of how I looked at it when the dagger dropped. When the dagger dropped, you go through it shows you, like, the whole journey through just the blade of the dagger. But it's really so much the fact that Thorfinn doesn't have a life without Ashland being alive.
Yeah, so I'm very interested to see how he's going to cope with his life in general now. Like, his whole life was made around getting good enough to kill him, and now he's dead. So now what? Now what does he do? And that might be part of the reason why he, wanted him alive, because maybe part of him knew that once he dies, then what?
That's just how it is for a lot of things. A lot of us hold on to things, which is, I think that was the main point of, like, that whole dynamic in the show. It's like some of us have things that we want to achieve, so forth and so on, and then sometimes when you get it, you're like, what do I do now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happens
now that I've achieved this? What's
now that
next?
I have achieved this, what happens? The inner circle of the story was good. What I mean by is like Thor's. There's too many Thors in this, so I forget the really big one that was like just beating everybody up with a log.
It was Thorkin.
Thorkin, I think, something like that. Like that was like dope how they brought that around to where Thor's had Thorfinn. Thorfinn ended up fighting Thorkin. And they're being related, so their strength is kind of like, you know, like, what is it? It's great what? What was he?
Thorkin is Thorfinn's uncle, I believe.
Great uncle or
He's
uncle?
related to his
mother.
mom.
Yeah, so that's his nephew.
I believe that's how that is.
Right.
Maybe cousin. No, nephew. I don't know. Something like that. But
And we don't really get too many shows, especially anime, that move outside of Japan. So for someone to tackle the Vikings and early Britannia and throw that history in there, it's dope. To me, that's dope. That's why I like, one of the reasons why we liked, you know, Attack on Titan. It's because it's like a different place. You know what I mean? It's not just Japan.
yeah, I agree.
So
I agree. I liked it. I can't wait for season 2. Are we reacting to season 2?
I am, because I want to watch it. Because that's
Well,
just,
we would be watching it regardless.
I want to watch it.
How about
Watch it.
you guys? I'm just curious. Do you think we should react to season 2?
Watch it.
I feel like it would probably be good for us, but I mean,
We really don't know when it comes out though. We just saw like previews, like the first teaser or whatever. And, you know, teasers don't never drop no dates, so that could be like next year sometime. We could definitely have some time.
yeah.
But I'm just saying, it's definitely going on the list, just like Bleach, because it's that good.
And can we just talk about Thorfinn's growth through the entire thing? Like
He trained himself, which is good and also bad.
he got super strong. Like compared to when he was a kid. Like he was the one that was not doing very well when he was a kid, right? And like trainings and stuff.
Well, he wasn't really training. The dynamic of it was they would just play the game or whatever, and he would lose. But that's actually the reality of most situations where you have a war-bred generation and a peace-bred generation. They're weaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, his dad was a beast. But
His dad was a beast. His sacrifice, oh my gosh. Oh. No, the whole anime was really, really good. I didn't, you know, I can't wait for season 2.
anyway, that's it. I just wanted to bring y'all that little bit
Caught
there.
me off guard. He caught me off guard.
That's the whole point of it. We're supposed to be doing like another review too, but she don't want to do it now.
What is it?
Resident Evil.
I'll do it, but you didn't watch it all.
I didn't. I fell asleep on it. Not even lying. It was trash.
I watched it all.
It was trash.
You can't say it's trash unless you've watched it all. Sorry.
The reviews say it's trash.
You can't say it's trash unless you watched it. I can say whatever I want about it.
The
You can't say
reviews
anything about
say
it
it's
unless
trash.
you watch it all.
And then I watched it, and then when they got to
He
the part
watched
with the spider, I was like,
He watched a
trash.
couple episodes on and off.
It's
Don't
trash.
listen to him. And you're
It's trash.
messing this one up because you're talking about another ant.
this is trash.
I'm gonna beat you. Stop. Somebody come get this guy. Somebody come get him.
That's how you keep the healthiness in a relationship. Just pick on your girl and you'll be okay.
Play goodness, don't take that advice.
Always pick on him.
Next, thank you.